Hey everybody, welcome back to The Cathy Show. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't liked and subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you do that at the end of the video. Today, I am going to talk about my first impression of all of the dance moms. So, we've all been talking now for some time about the fact that Dance Moms is 10 years old. And what better time after I've dished my last couple episodes, after I have dished and spilled some tea on my last couple episodes, I thought it would be fun if I gave my first impression of Holly, Melissa, Kelly, and Christy. Those were the 4 originals, including myself. But oh well, let's do the first impression of Jill also, since she likes to think that she's an original. I will tell you that the very first week of Dance Moms, I was not involved. They all flew to Phoenix, Arizona, I believe, and did a competition there. And if I'm correct, that's the one where Kelly and Christy are sitting in a bar. And I came in on the second week. So I drove to Pittsburgh, and it was pouring down rain. And they put me up in a horrible hotel. There were stink bugs everywhere. And I remember hysterically crying. So the next day I had to film, and I said to my friend, if we cannot get a hotel tonight, a decent hotel, then I'm turning around and I'm going back to where I know I have a decent bed waiting for me. But we did find a good hotel that I then stayed there week after week after week. It was a Marriott courtyard that was way up on the hill, and they got to know me, so that was kind of fun. But so I was pretty frazzled. The next day, I remember it was raining, and I was really impressed because I thought, wow, I'm really being treated like a celebrity, because when I pulled into Abby's parking lot, the production was there waiting for me, and they had an umbrella for me, and they kind of walked me into the studio. And when I walked in, there stood Melissa, and she was at the desk area that all of you have seen on Dance Moms. And we shook hands with each other, and she was super nice. I felt like, somebody that looks like somebody I would be friends with. I'm really gonna feel comfortable with her until dun 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 dun. Vivi had this adorable leotard on, and she had a little skirt. It was a skirted leotard, and she had her hair pulled up in a ponytail with a big bow. And she took me in the bathroom and told me that Miss Abby doesn't like leotards with skirts, and that I better get that off. And I was like, okay, so what's the deal? But I will have to tell you, I was always really impressed with Melissa, because in the early years when I was there, she would be on the phone and she would be ordering all of these clothes from different places. And going to Abby's was really different, because at my dance studio, we had the earrings that matched the costume, and we had headpieces. And I thought for us that we had the whole 9 yards. And when I got to the dance studio, to Abby's, so Melissa told me that Vivi shouldn't have the skirted leotard on. And I was like, okay, whatever. My daughter's 6. She looks adorable in that skirted leotard. But Melissa became a good ally. She was fun. I had to spend my birthday over there in Pittsburgh, and my birthday is a glorious occasion at home. And she had a cake for me, and I remember she bought me these bracelets from some boutique, so that was kind of fun. And I really became good friends with Melissa and her sister. Her sister would pop in and come sometimes to help out with the girls. And to this day, I have both of them on my Facebook page. And, if I want to reach out and chit chat with either one of them, I certainly can, and vice versa. But so I didn't think when I first met Melissa that she was the sneaky person that the show eventually wanted to portray her. And I never really had any issues with Melissa. I thought that, she was a mom who wanted her kids to be famous, and that's what she got. So that was my first impression of her. I may as well go out on the limb, and I may as well give you my first impression of Jill.